Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to coverage of the MCORL Championship Series. The Daytona 500 is here for the start of the MCORL season. Sorry, I meant to focus that on the track, but welcome to our very first... My dogs are going absolutely fucking insane. And I have not a clue why, but wow, the start of the fourth season of the MCORL. Ashton Champion coming off of a championship from last season, hoping to reclaim that. I don't think he's in today's race, though, so bit of a moot point there to talk about that. Take a look at the beautiful Daytona super stretch. Under the lights here at Daytona International Speedway. The There is the command of fire engines. And what a crazy entrance that was. Alexander Gonzalez Green is going to be starting us off today alongside Natani Dagenhart. Aria Carmona alongside Jerry Cook. Daniel Rivera alongside Frick. We do not have a roster available. Shane Sides in 6th place. Devani Rodriguez, your current DSRA championship leader. Had a pretty bad race. There's a Reese's car off there. And Jelani Howe. You can take a look at the rest of these on down. Everybody who has a time. The MCORL, our very first broadcast of the MCORL on Prodigy Racing Network. Even have our logo in the infield, which I think is pretty cool. Shut up! My dogs are just driving me absolutely freaking insane. The Reese's car finally getting back into motion there. As we come into the MCORL restart zone. Green flag in the air for the Daytona 500. 50 laps around this majestic cathedral of speed. It's the Daytona 500 at the World Center of Racing. And right here you can see just about 20 or so cars, or sorry, not 20, but about 14 or so cars barreling off into turn number 2 for the start of Season 4. Alexander Gonzalez Green loses the lead on the outside. Jerry Cook in that number 70 blue Toyota. Holding on to the lead nice and tight there on the top side, being pushed by the McDonald's car of, or sorry, yeah, actually that's not McDonald's, that is Pilot and Flying J, my bad. There is a McDonald's car back there being piloted by Joe Gibbs font, but that is, sorry, I am so sorry. That is Shane Sides. He is not in IFAR, nor is he in DSRA, so I do not recognize his name. We also do not have a roster available to us, so we do apologize for that. Jerry Cook on the top side here at Daytona. Oh, we got one loose. That is Devani Rodriguez in the Reese's Camry. He'll come back up the racetrack. Almost takes out Carl Childress there. There's the 19 of Ryan Santana. And a Nissan car. You can see a Nissan right here. That is Dale Barham. He has 4 different paint schemes to choose from in this series. Jerry Cook will come down and lead his first lap of the season. Oh, we got one off. It's a 15. Is he going to pull an NR 2003 AI and take out the field? And he will go right in front of Carl Childress in the 88. We stay green here, aside from a couple scuffles. Who's that in the blank car? That is Jelani Howell. Oh, they're loose. Howell is around on the back straightaway. I'm sorry, Jerry Cook did not lead his first lap. I had it on fastest laps. He's actually led these past couple laps. I thought Jerry Cook was retired at this point, but I guess not. And so far, we have no Mopar representation up here in the top 10, aside from Victor Delgado. He is currently holding on to 10th place at the moment. And the number 53 is Lexi Herman. She currently down there on the bottom in her 53 Amico 4, trying to get a move off, or trying to get the draft off of Kinsey in the number 8. Now, by rule, something I found interesting about these paint schemes, these drivers are not required to slide the numbers forward, but something tells me that to them at this point, it just kind of feels weird seeing the numbers centered on the next-gen car. Jerry Cook will lead yet another lap here at Daytona. We got one in the wall coming off through the tri-oval. And it's the unsponsored car in the 8. That's Kinsey. I don't know his first name. That number 8 Chevrolet is going to fall all the way back to the end of the pack here. And we got Ethan Mingalelli being a little bit slow there. He is far away from the pack here. He is currently sitting 18th out of 18 starters. A bigger pack than what we've seen in the DSRA and IFAR races so far. There you go on the rookie stripes on the bottom, driving his Busch Light Ford Mustang. You have, I am not even going to try to pronounce that, Leonardo Kawapumble. I've never seen that in my life. Oh, it appears we have a caution. Lexi Herman appears to have caused some mayhem. And just like Fox, we have missed it, so we apologize. But it involved Lexi Herman. I'm trying to find her car. Trying to see what I missed. Yeah, there's Lexi Herman in the 53. So let's see what brought out our first caution of the night. Why are they blaming her? Oh, I see what happened. So I think they may have gotten the wrong one. That's Devani Rodriguez. Devani Rodriguez and Dale Barham get into it. So that's what brings out our first caution. I think they may have just either Lexi did something under caution, or they mistook one of the cars for Lexi, but just a hard hit. He'd be dead if this was real life, just knowing what we know about the next-gen car, but that was not Lexi Herman. That was between Devani Rodriguez and Dale Barham. I'd like to thank all of we'd like to thank our audience over on PRN, your official hub for the MCORL. And we have people coming into pit road, and it looks like it's going to be Cam Jamison, or is it Cam or Cole? I'm not sure, but your Season 2 champion, leading them onto pit road. And looks like he'll just get some fuel and call it a day. Who's going to lead the race out of pit road? It's going to be Devani Rodriguez. Devani, we remember he won his DualShock Racing Association race here at Daytona. He won the Daytona 500 because of that last lap accident on the back straightaway involving Phil Parker and multiple other cars. He's looking to win 2 Daytona 500s in the span of a couple months here. Unless he's won one that I have no idea about. Lexi Herman, it seems like, has been sent to the back. Nope, she's pitted, so sorry about that. But she is taking a little bit of time in the pit road. Four missed the commitment cone, so I'm wondering if we're going to see any penalties here. Two drivers flipping each other off. Lexi and the 8 getting into it. So I'm trying to see if there was a penalty. No, I don't think there really was. We have no word on whether or not they're going to go green next time by. They're not bunching up, so I'm going to assume not. Matani Dagenhart's disconnected. I don't think they were racing it anyway. I think they were just a fan or part of the audience or something, but I mean, they're an IFAR. According to ARIA, this is a feeder series. I'm not sure how true that is. I'd have to ask Arthur about that one, but I'm told that this is a feeder series, so it kind of makes sense if Natani isn't racing in this, considering she is racing in IFAR. Speaking of IFAR, you can catch the race tonight here on Prodigy Racing Network. I don't know where we're going. I forgot, but the stream is up. It's scheduled to start at 10:30 p.m. You can watch that once again. 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Time, and if you're in Alaska or Hawaii, that will be 6 o'clock for you guys. This will be broad daylight out for you guys, and for those in California as well. I'm kind of curious where a lot of our viewers are coming from. I know we've gotten a couple of, we got some viewers from Italy. I know that for a fact. Some British viewers, some Canadian, well, obviously there's some Canadian viewers because there's some Canadian drivers in IFAR and DSRA. 13 of Jameson is heading down into the grass. It looks like Carl Childress is now going to grab that spot. And these idiots are taking the backstretch bus stop, which you're about a week ahead of that, guys. You don't go onto the road course until next week. Next weekend, the MCORL heads to the they stay in Daytona, but they're not racing on the oval. They'll be racing on the road course. That'll be, I would assume, the same time next Saturday here on Prodigy Racing Network. Once again, the broadcasting partner of the MCORL and the International Federation of Auto Racing. The modern competitive online racing league. Heading into the restart zone. Green flag in the air. I guess they don't do double file starts unless it's with lap cars, but back under green here as Aria Carmona will lead that bottom pack. No, maybe they do double file starts, and maybe some people just didn't want to go to the bottom. Here comes Carmona in that Samsung Toyota. She's got Jerry right where she wants him. It's an all Toyota top 3 here. It's even an all Toyota top 5. Just Japanese power in that top 5, unless Carl Childress can clear that 17 on the top side. That belongs to Daniel Rivera. And Victor Delgado, the third, up into the wall there just a little bit. The rookie stripes down on the 65, sliding to the bottom here. That is the name that I have refused to say unless he sends me a voice clip with how to pronounce it. Discord does voice messages now. 3 wide, back in the pack here, and it looks like it's going to be 4. No, Carl Childress heading down to the bottom. Looks like he might have gotten himself in an uncomfortable situation there. And the rip-off Rick Ware car. I'm sorry, it's a Ford, and it's a... the font kind of looks like Rick... I know it's not Rick Ware, but it kind of looks like it. But the 63 car back there... 69, my bad. Losing a little bit of positions as well. Side by side between Jelani Howell and Aria Carmona. Jelani will most likely be in the IFAR race tonight, I believe. For some of these guys that are doing double duty here in MCORL and in IFAR, this is a bit of a warm-up for some of these guys. Most notably Victor Delgado and... Alexander Gonzalez Green, I know, is in IFAR. And I already said Devani Rodriguez, didn't I? Oh, there's also Trevor Davis in the 15. I forgot to mention him. He's also in this race. Didn't see him during... I don't think we saw him during the DSRA race on Thursday. "39 laps to go here in the Daytona 500, and Jerry Cook has been dominating it here today on the sandy beaches of Daytona. Aria Carmona phasing in and out there. She's got Ethan Mingalelli, who was a little bit slow earlier in the race, and it seems like he's found some pace. Oh, got a little bit of shuffling. The battle of the diabetes. There is Devani Rodriguez and Ryan Santana. These guys have to will probably be going head-to-head tonight in IFAR. They're kind of cutting in front of each other there. I don't know if it's just me or if it's I don't know if it's me or if it's Aria that's cutting out, but number 1 car is phasing in and out like... I probably shouldn't say that. Seems like everybody prefers to use that top side. I haven't really seen very much action on the bottom here since that restart. Aria Carmona is down there, so is Lexi Herman and Jameson. Everybody's using that top side. It's kind of like an ARCA race at super speedways with how these guys are just sticking to one lane. They don't want to make a move. Then again, that kind of is a safe bet because you really don't want to cause too much chaos early in the race. Right there is the number 19 car, the McDonald's car. I've been looking at all practice. It's such a nice paint scheme. Also makes me really hungry. It is. I didn't eat lunch today, so. Devani Rodriguez is somehow finding a little bit of speed on the bottom. I don't really know much about NR 2003 when it comes to side drafting, so I don't know if that's what got that pace in that number 11 car, but Toyota's right here working together, trying to get up to the front. It's all Toyotas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the way back into 9th place. It's all Toyotas. 1 car gets out of shape. 1 hits the wall. I think that was Mingalelli. It's Japanese superpower coming in together here. They have dominated. 9 out of 10 of the spots are all Toyotas. Jameson is the only one that is not a Toyota. He is driving a Mustang. But that's not going to change because the 53 is also in a Ford and Victor Delgado is in a Dodge. It's kind of interesting to see a Dodge Charger in an NR 2003 race. Usually you'll see a Challenger with some of these newer mods. We've been caution-free since that initial caution, but I have a feeling somebody's going to make a mistake. But look how close these drivers are to each other. You can basically, you can't even slip a credit card in between some of these drivers. Jameson is starting to lose a little bit of speed to that 12 car. He does have some help between the 69 and the 15. Trevor Davis holding him back there, and that is Robbie Gilvin, I believe that is, in the 69. We haven't seen him on PRN in the IFAR broadcast, but he races a whiskey sponsor. Oh, bourbon sponsor, sorry. We got one around. I think it's Aria Carmona. Something's wrong with the 1 car. Now, they said in the driver's meeting, if it's a 1-car accident, they're not going to throw a yellow. So do not worry too much about Aria on that one. She will not bring out our second caution. Uh-oh, here comes Gonzalez Green looking to the bottom now. He wants a piece of it. I'm wondering if some of these guys are going to start being brave and dropping to the bottom. Here comes Jelani Howell pushing his fellow Toyota on the bottom. You're going to also see Devani Rodriguez, the DSRA Daytona 500 champion. Oddly enough, both leagues in their 4th season of competition. He'll move back up to the top side here. This is going to be a massive game of chess for a lot of... Usually that's what it is at these super speedways for stock car drivers. Is the 19 going to make a move, or is the 51 carrying too much speed on the bottom for him to make a safe move? Keep in mind that is the number 18 of Sides. Completely forgot his name. I'll probably check under caution or something. But that's the 8 car of Kinsey having issues staying with the pack there. Jerry Cook has been holding that top side the entire time. He is just too good. It seems like everything Jerry participates in, he dominates. The dude needs to save up $30,000 and get himself a short track car for real. Like, oh, we got one in the wall. It's Ethan Mingalelli. No big surprise there. Mingalelli hard into the wall, and he's gonna Kyle Busch himself down into the grass, coming off of turn number 4. No caution. It's a single car accident. No caution. Unless a ghost hit him on the way to the checkered flag, but he's got some serious right side damage. Kind of wondering if he's going to be competitive for the rest of this race. We're almost to the halfway mark here in the MCORL Daytona 500. Once again, all Toyotas. Oh, we got people coming into the pits. Green flag stops here. Oh, we got trouble. We got major trouble. 3 cars around the pit road. It's Gonzalez Green, followed by the 18 of Sides, as well as Jelani Howell getting involved in it. And the caution is not, I don't know if it's out. Ethan Mingalelli a little bit optimistic, quote unquote, about how this race is going to go. I don't think the yellow's out. It happened on pit road, so I don't think that it will bring out. Nope, cars are slowing down. It did bring out the caution. Yep, there we go. Austin Xavier, whatever his last name is. Yep, Arthur Xavier. Sorry, I knew his first name was Arthur. I meant to say Arthur, not Austin. Sorry. But caution is out. Pit road is now closed. And when they come across the line, we'll have 30 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Which isn't 500 laps. It's more like, no, not 500 miles. Sorry. It's not 500 miles. It's more like, what's 50 times 2.5? Why am I figuring that out right now? Well, because we're under caution. It's more like the Daytona 125. It's literally a Blue Greens Vacations dual race. So the first caution is out, and we are going to show you what brought, in case you're just now tuning in or in case you missed it, we're going to show you what brings out our second caution of the afternoon here at Daytona. As soon as the replay catches back up. This was coming into green flag pit stops here. As you can see, the 19 gets a little bit of a push, and then it gets turned around by Jelani Howell. So I guess we can add the 17 to the list of those involved. Jerry Cook also involved in that one, although just slightly. Daniel Rivera kind of looked like he pushed him a little bit coming into the pits. I can't zoom in with this, even with free cam, so that sucks. Just kind of see what happened here. So this is the 17 of Daniel Rivera. Right here is the 19 of Sides. You can see the 17. I don't know if he just checked up and the 17 got into him there, or if he kind of caused that on his, or if the 17 just was a little too happy on the gas there. But nothing really Jelani Howell could have done to avoid that. And the 19 is just the 51 of Alexander Gonzalez Green, just a sitting duck and all of that. Misses the commitment cone too. Wow. Well, kind of reminds you of that one Daytona 500 wreck with Cody Ware and Tyler Reddick. But let's go on board with Daniel Rivera. Let's go on board with Daniel. Let's go on board with Sides. We should probably catch back up to the live feed here. Trying to check our chat. Nobody's been in our chat, so that's unfortunate. Honestly, under caution, I think just why are we talking? I don't know. Just some of the chat that goes down under caution is actually kind of funny sometimes. Jerry Cook, no big surprise, he'll be leading us to the green whenever that is. You see the Reese's car phasing in and out now. Something's wrong with Giovanni Rodriguez, or maybe it's something wrong with me. No, it isn't. My quality is at 100 and my ping is eh. I don't know where the server is located, so, yeah. Looks like Jerry Cook is coming into pit road, unless he's going to do that baiting thing that a lot of people seem to do. Nope, we got yellow flag pit stops. Jerry Cook's coming in with Robbie Gilvin. The 8 car, rip-off Kyle Busch. Alexander Gonzalez Green and Sides, as well as Daniel Rivera. Maria Carmona is here. Jerry Cook, obviously, probably going to be the first one out of pit road here. Oh, we got a problem with Lexi Herman. Is she out of gas? Or is she trying to be a genius and go onto the road course? I think she's out of gas. It wouldn't surprise me, considering that the caution came out under green flag pit stops. Is she out of gas? Ethan Mingalelli is out. Nope, she's not out of gas. She's just waiting for everybody to get out of pit road. Ethan Mingalelli is our first casualty here, as he is out of the race here in Daytona. They're doubling up, so it looks like we'll be going back under green here very shortly. If Lexi Herman can catch back up in time, she should be in good shape. Thankfully, they are actually not. She will catch up. They're just on the back straightaway. How about this? A good race so far from the rookie. I'm going to try it. Leonardo Cobble-Pomble. And his Busch Light number 65. He has done incredible today. I forgot we're not allowed to show the dash because there's sensitive information on the cars, obviously. Coming into the restart zone. 15's the control car here. Green flag back in the air here in the Daytona 500 for our second restart of the night. You know, this is supposed to be the IFAR feeder series, but we haven't had to we actually didn't have to restart at the beginning of the race, so compared to DSRA and IFAR, where we've had multiple race restarts or multiple attempts for a race start, this was done on the first try. 3 wide between Cobble-Pomble, the 8, and the 17 of Daniel Rivera. It was almost 4 wide, but the 15 of Trevor Davis does not like what he saw. And Carl Childress pushed out way in front of the pack here in the 88. I do not like this one bit. They're about to go 3 wide toward the center of that little pack right there. Here comes Jerry Cook. He's got the speed. I don't think Carl Childress is going to be able to block him. Oh, trouble! Down to the tri-oval. Carl Childress is around. Multiple cars involved. Oh, there's Aria Carmona. Involved also was Dale Barham. And the third caution of the night comes out. A multi-car accident. Well, I don't know if it's really a multi-car accident, but wow, 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 wow. What a big one. It just seems like Carl Childress, I don't know what happened. I don't, maybe, was it a netcode error or something? We're just going to have to find out for ourselves. Let's take a look at the camera here. Oh, I forgot there's a spectator cam. Oh, looks like Jelani Howell just pushed him down the track. I don't think that was really anything the 88 could have done. Also, while we're here, I should probably... I only had smoke disabled because I was testing out some dirt cars, so... Anyway, let's try this again. 88s, we'll slow it down. We'll slow it down. That's Jelani Howell in that gray car up there. 51 kind of shoves him to the top there. It looks like Howell has a little bit of momentum. Either that or Childress checks up. Doesn't look like he slammed on the brakes at all. But, yep, looks like from how his speed increased, he just got pushed by Howell. Almost takes out Jerry Cook, but instead he takes out Dale Barham in the 4 car. Also takes out the 8 car. Just multiple cars involved. And there is Cowell Pomble. He's sent off. The 17 involved in 2 wrecks in a row here. And they just come in and avoid the wreck. Now I kind of want to see. Oopsie. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's go on board with Devani Rodriguez real quick. Amazing wreck avoidance there by Rodriguez. Let's go on board with Carl Childress. Actually, yeah, let's go on board with Childress. Now is the view from the 88 of Carl Childress. Let's go with 2 more onboard views. Let's go on board with Dale Barham. So it looks like he didn't really get the worst of it there. Last one I want to go on board with is the 17 Popeyes Toyota. You're on board with Daniel Rivera. I honestly highly doubt that he could have seen anything there. But, I think we got one for speeding. Okay, smoke is enabled. Okay, we're good. And there's the 18 of Shane Sides. The 51 is out of the race. That belongs to Alexander Gonzalez Green. He is out of the race. He is one of 2 drivers to retire here tonight. And they are saying that Lexi Herman may be the lucky dog here. I didn't know she was even a lap down, but guess I was wrong. Don't forget, coming up tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern here on the Prodigy Racing Network, we have another race coming on tonight. Unfortunately, for anyone who hates listening to my voice, the Southern 200 at Darlington, the 10th race of the season for the IFAR Premier Series. Coming into this restart zone. Jerry Cook on the outside. Green flag is not back in the air. It is back in the air, okay. Well, that was the slowest restart I've ever seen in my life. Doesn't really like it too much going up there, except for Jelani Howell and Leonard Cowell-Pomble getting into it there. Here comes Victor Delgado. Haven't seen much of him tonight so far. I thought I saw someone smack the wall. Maybe I'm just seeing things. The 8 moving down to the bottom there. Cowell-Pomble on the top side there. Getting a little bit shaken up. Maria Carmona phasing in and out of view here. So is Devani Rodriguez. It seems to be a Toyota vanishing curse. Jerry Cook has led most of, if not all, the laps tonight. Being pushed here is Victor Delgado. He might have a run here. If that 1 and that 19 can give him a shove here, or 18, sorry. If they can give him a good shove. Carmona still hanging tough there. Oh, Jelani Howell almost doors her coming into the tri-oval. Use spectator mode because it's closer to the track. Oh, we got one coming off into the track now. That is the 18 car. Now they are all bunched in like a can of sardines. Not what you want to see. Not at Daytona. One mistake and these guys are going to be wrecking. We are going to see the big one here if this continues. Jerry Cook still holding the outside. He's got Victor Delgado to his bottom. We have smoke, or is that just a light? That is just a light. Very poorly placed camera view there. So I guess only view the camera... I guess only view the spectator camera when you're coming through the tri-oval. Yes. I don't like how far away this Daytona camera is. If there's a way to fix that with free cam, please let me know. Rhea Carmona's got a little bit of left side damage. Uh-oh, here comes Cam Jamison on the bottom. He's being pushed by the 8. Your Season 2 champion down on the bottom. Looks like Lexi got pushed down to the bottom as well. Either that or she saw a tight enough hole, or a big enough hole to make a move there. We are now down to the final 19 laps of the race. People are going to start making moves. They're going to start getting together with their drafting partners here now that we're past the halfway mark of the race. Or 7 laps past the halfway point of the race. You're going to start seeing a lot of moves being made. A lot of these guys I've been saving those moves for the later part of the race. Jerry Cook and Jelani Howell up there in the top 3. Still a battle for third here between Cam Jamison and Daniel Rivera. Jerry Cook has led a ton of laps tonight. I don't know if he's led quite all of them, but still a lot. He has a 1/10 gap to Jelani Howell. And it seems like that top side is just not going to change here as long as everybody's staying on that top side and not really making any moves. We haven't seen anybody move to the bottom yet. We've seen people move to the top. Oh, never mind. It looks like Lexi Herman was comfortable moving to the bottom. It looks like she's just trying to adapt here to where her opponents are right here. She's got the 65 LKP right there on the bottom. Maria Carmona getting that draft off the 18 car. She's trying to get past the 8 in that number 8 Chevrolet belonging to Trey Kinsey. There's that 19 car of Ryan Santana. Oh, we got one around. Jelani Howell. Victor Delgado is in it. So is Cam Jamison. Multiple cars involved. And Jelani Howell all torn up. So is Dale Barham. LKP also involved in it. And the 4th caution of the night is out here at Daytona. And just to add insult to injury, Jelani Howell and Dale Barham getting into it again. 4th caution of the night is out. I don't know if it's quite the big one, but might as well call it that. So how did this happen? Oh, there it is. It all starts with the 17, and once again, 17 causing issues for everybody tonight. 17 way too close to the back bumper. I almost said Carl Edwards. Carl Childress involved in that one too. I want to focus the camera on him real quick, just to see. That's Jelani Howell there in that gray car. Carl Childress gets a little bit loose, gets right into Lexi Herman. Ooh, Victor Delgado with a hard one up there into the wall. Looks like Devani Rodriguez also involved partially there. Trevor Davis. Can even see we already said that LPK was involved in it. Man. We've seen 2 terrible accidents here at Daytona, and we're going to go on board with a couple of drivers. Let's go on board with Victor Delgado. Yeah, that looked like it hurt. Let's go on board with Jelani Howell, see what they saw. And what a wild ride for 16 car. And we're now gonna go on board with Carl Childress. Well, he was only just barely involved on that one. Want to go with one more, Lexi Herman. Let's see what she saw. That is not the right way to do it. Well, the fourth caution of the day is out. In case you're just tuning in, you're watching the MCORL Championship Series here on Prodigy Racing Network for the MCORL Daytona 500. Next week they stay in Daytona, but they stay in Daytona, but they go on the road course for the Send It 225 here at Daytona. That's what they called it. I'm not making a joke. It's literally called the Send It at Daytona 225. They're not doubling up, so I doubt that they are. I doubt that they're restarting. I wish we had, like, commercials or something so that there isn't so much dead air in between the... Because I know that's not enjoyable for you guys, not having really anything to talk about under caution. We do have somebody coming in as the 69 of Gilvin, Robbie Gilvin. Looks like they are doubling up now. They're going to use the choose cone. They do have the choose rule here in MCORL. As you can see, they have a custom MIP file for the choose cone up on that just coming off the tri-oval, and when you enter into turn 1. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool how customizable this game is. While there isn't a choose rule built in the NR 2003 for obvious reasons, it's still nice how the online community is able to do something with the MIP files, and they're able to implement their own rules. I just think that's so cool. And we've seen online leagues use the overtime rule. We've seen leagues extend laps, manual cautions. We've seen them have their own penalties too. We've seen a lot of stuff, and I think it's really cool. This game is almost as old as I am. It came out about a year before I came along. But the fact that it's 20 years old and it's just this. It's not really a racing sim as much as it is a time machine / stock car racing sandbox, and I think that's just incredible. So they have doubled up. We'll be restarting on lap 38 with 13 laps to go. Jerry Cook and dang it, I forgot his name. I almost said Sean Sides. I'm sorry. But Cook and Sides leading us into the green flag here. After that, you've got Trevor Davis and Aria Carmona, and then Lexi Herman will be leading us to the green. Green flag back in the air for the Daytona 500. 13 to go. Who will win it? An amazing start there by Sides. Whoa, here comes Jerry Cook looking at the bottom now. He's got Trevor Davis on his back bumper. Aria Carmona almost taking out her fellow woman there on the bottom, Lexi Herman. You know, I don't mean to bring stereotypes in this, but you know how they say, like, girls always fight with each other. I mean, you're seeing Lexi and Aria up here. They're battling for position. Looks like neither of them is willing to back off too much. I mean, the one backed off a little bit trying to keep herself from wrecking the entire field, but she had a kind of a good battle with Lexi going on there as they come into the tri-oval. Finally, Jerry Cook will not lead a lap here in the Daytona 500. It will instead be the 18 of Shane Sides. I thought we had a wreck there. It was just Carmona's internet there, but I thought the one was going to Dale Earnhardt into the wall there, but... Oh, would you look at that. It's a Toyota Camry pace car, and we got a majority Toyota field. Right now, your top three: Shane Sides, Trevor Davis, and Lexi Herman. Make sure you follow Lexi Herman on Twitter. She makes amazing paint schemes. As you can see here, her Amico Ford Mustang, one of her creations. I absolutely love her work, and I think she goes by 5697 Designs. I'm not quite sure. I know it's a 4-digit number, but that really doesn't matter right now. Speaking of which, if you want something advertised on the stream, all you have to do is DM me on Discord. You don't have to pay jack shit. You just have to shoot me a DM and a logo, and I'll think about it. Coming to 10 laps to go when the 18 of Shane Sides cross the stripe here coming into the tri-oval. The MCORL Daytona 500, 10 to go. 80% of the way through here in Daytona Beach. And who's going to lift the Harley J. Earl Trophy? Is that what it's called, Harley J. Earl? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I know it's Harley something, but, yeah. Who's gonna lift the big trophy with the plane-looking thing? Uh-oh, Jerry Cook into second place. Trevor Davis getting some serious help from Herman on the bottom. And she's getting help from Jameson, Delgado, and LPK. 9 to go here at Daytona, coming into the restart zone. This is where this is going to get the most intense. You're going to see people making moves that they wouldn't have made at the start of the race. You have a couple people back there that are pretty much out of it here. That is Trey Kinsey, Carl Childress, and of course Dale Barham, who were involved in that last caution. Actually, I don't know if Trey Kinsey was involved, but he has not been very fast all night. Thankfully, they're relatively close to the pack, so they're probably not going to go a lap down in this race. There's probably not enough time for that to happen. The 18 defending. They're defending like the finish during the Winter War here. Just pretend Shane Sides is the Finnish army and everybody else is Soviet Russia. Just defending here, trying to keep his position. He's got, I assume, his teammate. I'm not quite sure, but that's Ryan Santana up there trying to get something there. He's into 5th place right now, or 4th place. Once again, an all-Toyota show, but Trevor Davis wants to ruin that party here. He's trying to become the lone Chevy here in the top 5. If Lexi can get into 5th place and Trevor can get into 4th, then you'll have 3 Toyotas, a Chevy, and a Ford. You will not have representation from all 5 manufacturers, considering the lone Nissan is out of contention here. But yeah, it's just, once again, it's the Japanese Empire all over again as we have... Oh, that's close, but we do have an all-Toyota top 5. Jelani Howell trying to get themselves into 5th place here off of the 17 of Daniel Rivera. Coming into turn 3 and 4 now. Maria Carmona with some slight damage to her right side. Sorry for the glare there. Six laps to go here in Daytona. Trevor Davis is kind of falling out of contention a little bit. Oh, he's got some speed coming in through the corners. He's got that draft off of Lexi Herman. The number 18 car still holding tight, but one wrong move. One wrong move, and Jerry Cook will take advantage here. You also got to remember Aria Carmona right there with Ryan Santana. 5 to go. Will the 18 hold on for 5 more laps here? Jerry Cook's a little bit loose. He's into the wall. It's like Carmona got him a little bit bent out of shape there. You know what? I'm actually kind of wondering if I'm mispronouncing Carmona's first name. I don't know if it's Aria or Aria, because it kind of sounds like it's short for Ariana, like Ariana Grande, you know. So I'm kind of wondering if I'm messing that up. I'm pretty sure she would have let me know by now if I was, but Trevor Davis, Lexi Herman, and LPK are the only ones on the bottom here. I don't know if Cam Jameson's going to take advantage of that bottom side here, but it looks like the rejects from earlier have... Never mind, they haven't caught up. I thought the 69 was in that last pack up there, but I guess I was wrong. They're going to come to 3 laps to go. They're getting a little bit squirrely toward the back. What was the 69 doing? I think he thought he had a bit of a clear space there, but almost took out Trevor Davis. Oh, they're going to kill each other trying to make moves here. They're making very desperate decisions here, trying to get into that spot here before the checkered flag drops. They got 3 laps to go here in the Daytona 500. All Toyotas once again in the top 5. And this time they all have a little bit more security in terms of the Toyota Colt. Got some Nippon power up there in the top. Here in the top, I don't even say top 5. I'd say top 6. I think no matter what, it's going to be a Toyota that wins this race. Jerry Cook, very likely here to get something going, but Shane Sides almost almost let Jerry get away from him there. 2 laps to go. 5 miles to go to decide a champion here in the Daytona 500. This is the point of no return. Jerry Cook on the top side. 18 of Sides will move to the top side to block here. 69 on the bottom. Victor Delgado pushing him. He's got to have to make a decision here in these next couple laps. He doesn't really have to worry about that 69 right now. He doesn't look like he really has... I don't really think he has to worry about that 69 at the moment. Coming off of turn number 4, the 69 does have a bit of a run now. He'll move into 3rd place. Victor Delgado and Trevor Davis pushing him, as well as Lexi Herman and LPK. Coming on to the Tri-Oval. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Oh, he's around! The 18 gets spun around! Oh, my! This race is not over yet. Jerry Cook still has some competition. Here comes the 69. Down on the bottom. Robbie Gilvin has it here on the bottom with Victor Delgado. Jelani Howe, they're going to send it 3 wide, heading down the back straightaway. Jerry Cook still holding on strong to the lead now. Robbie Gilvin only has a couple more corners to make a move. Is he going to use the momentum he has? Is he going to move the 70 up the racetrack? What's he going to do? Oh, we got a massive wreck. Huge crash. 2 into the catch fence. No, not even in the catch fence. 2 into the hotel. Coming off of turn number 4. Jerry Cook is going to win the Season 4 Daytona 500. Race for 2nd. And it will be the 69 grabbing 2nd place. Victor Delgado 3rd. Jelani Howell 4th. And Trevor Davis 5th. And what an amazing finish here. Aria Carmona, heavy damage to her car. And considering she was sent up into the catch fence, I'm not surprised. Wow, what a finish. And for the 2nd consecutive Daytona 500 broadcast on PRN, it comes at a last lap crash involving the leader. Jerry Cook will win the 4th Daytona 500 in the... Oh, good Lord. In the Modern Competitive Online Racing League. Here in the MCORL Championship Series. Jerry is the Daytona 500 champion once again. Maybe not in this series. I'm not quite sure. But he will burn it down here in Daytona. Uh-oh. What have I done? Okay. And the 19 doing double burnouts there. Either that or he's just kind of ticked off at the 70. I would be too. And Ryan Santana Oh, never mind, never mind. That wasn't Santana that was going for the win anyway. So why was he doing that with Jerry? We're going to take a look at this. We're going to take a look at 2 crashes here. We have saved the We have saved the replay. So we can, even if they shut down the server while I'm trying to look at it, we can still go into replay mode and we can look at that. So we'll be here to cover that. We're going to look at 2 accidents here. The one involving Jerry Cook and the one involving that massive wad of cars. Right there, this is the car you're looking at. And this is Shane Sides in the number 18 Flying J Toyota. And you can see right there, just gets spun around. I don't even think that was Jerry's fault, really. Because it looks like Jerry's holding his line. I think the 18 misjudges it. Kind of goes, I don't know, maybe that was a netcode issue. But he gets spun around. No terminal damage to that 18 to speak of. And then we're going to take a look at this second accident here that brought out just a massive accident. We knew this was going to happen. And it looks like Lexi is the one that starts it there. And look at that. Daniel Rivera and Aria Carmona not just set into the catch fence, but into that little hotel that's right there off of turn 4. I want to take a look. Take a look from Lexi here. The 69's on the bottom. Lexi's on the apron as well. And it looks like she just kind of gets a little bit loose. Almost goes airborne. And oh my god. And just a horrendous accident for everybody involved. Daniel Rivera is right there. That's Aria Carmona right there. She was having such a strong race. And what a finish. We're going to go on board with a couple of drivers here. We got all the time in the world here. You're on board with Daniel Rivera. Oh, that made me about sick. That made me about sick. Man, that would look like a very scary. I mean, imagine if you were in that in real life. I'm going to go on board with Aria Carmona. We're going to go on board through the cockpit view here. Oh, man. Oh, imagine if that happened as a real driver, what you would... Oh, and she kept rolling. At least Daniel came to a full stop. But she kept on rolling. Imagine seeing that as a driver. Imagine, like... Oh my god. And these guys probably are racing in cockpit mode as well. So imagine just how that looks. We're going to go on board with Lexi Herman here. And even then, Lexi still comes home in 8th. So she actually gained 2 spots from that. So that's kind of amazing. Before we go, let's take a look at your finishing order brought to you by, I don't know. Jerry Cook wins the race here. He wins the Daytona 500. We kind of expected, we did want Shane Sides to take that win. Unfortunately, couldn't get it done. Robbie Gilvin in 2nd, Victor Delgado 3rd, Jelani Howe 4th, Trevor Davis will round out in 5th place. Devani Rodriguez, Ryan Santana, Lexi Herman, LKP, Cam Jameson, Shane Sides, Trey Kinsey, Dale Barham, Carl Childress, and Aria Carmona. Somehow she finished the race. Will round out the top 15. Daniel Rivera did finish 1 lap down. So he wasn't even racing with Carmona, or was he? Actually, I don't know. Unfortunately, Alexander Gonzalez-Green and Ethan Mingalelli did not finish the race. Sucks to be them. So with that, we are done with our coverage of today's race. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope that you have an amazing day. Here from Prodigy Racing Network, this is your head comms there, Nicholas Koskinen. we will see you in the next race. Coming up tonight, it'll be the IFAR Premier League from Darlington. We'll see you then. 10:30 Eastern. Be there.